What's up, Libra? Welcome back to Cosmic Dialect Tarot. This will be a tarot reading for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, potentially South Node, for the sign of Libra. Libra, you are the 7th house in the zodiac wheel. 7 is one of my lucky numbers, so anyways, I always like Libra is my sun in Vedic astrology, so I love Libras. I love all signs. Okay, I don't pick favorites, but Libras, welcome back. Thank you for subscribing and liking this reading. If you haven't done that, please do that. It would really help me climb into the YouTube algorithm. I would really appreciate it. Okay, if you're here to cross watch for a Libra that you love and appreciate, that is welcomed. Just please refrain from the stalking, overdoing it, and being strange. But overall, anyone's welcome to watch these readings, okay? So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node for the sign of Libra. Whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help us God. And trusted angels, trusted ancestors, trusted spirits, and trusted guides, protect me as I do this tarot reading for the sign of Libra. And protect Libras and whoever's watching on the other side of my digital screen as they watch this tarot reading on YouTube. Okay, Libras? I already pre-shuffled, so let's get into the reading, please. If it doesn't hit, don't make it fit, Libra. If it's not your reading, I don't want to trigger you, make you upset, so just watch your other placements, perhaps your moon sign, your rising sign, collective, one of my collective readings, something like that. Okay? What's going on for the sign of Libra? What's going on for the sign of Libra? What does Libra need to know? What is happening with Libra? A 4 of Wands. Feeling rooted in the ground, feeling like you have your foundation set, or you're comfortable where you're living at. You like your community, you're enjoying your community. You feel more comfortable at home now, or like you just feel comfortable at home. Something about that. Let's see what else. It doesn't have to be home. It could just be like community, work, where you spend a lot of time. Something that makes you feel comfortable and safe. Yeah, puts you in a good mood. The people that surround you there they put you in a good mood. They make you feel happy. They make you feel safe because they genuinely do have love for you. And a 4 of Wands upright. What else about that? A 3 of Cups. You are celebrating this. You're like, yes, finally I am celebrating and be happy where I am. Or you're going to like an actual celebration. You could be going to a wedding. You could be going to a party. You could be going to a festival. Okay, 4 of Wands with 3 of Cups. That could strongly insinuate like going to like a really fun ass gathering that you like are looking forward to. Maybe this summer, maybe soon, maybe this next, something that you're looking forward to. This could be like a little download on something that you're looking forward to that's coming up. It doesn't have to be that, but that's a solid side note as to what that could be, okay? So let's see what else comes out. Seems like it will be fun, so that's good news. The Empress. You're like, yeah, it's good news. I'm an Empress. Everything I do is good news. This could be you, Libra. Well, yeah, Libra, Taurus. You could have Taurus in your chart or Aries. Yeah, Aries, Taurus, Cancer. Or, Libra, of course. Here you are, Libra. Empress coming out. Your creativity is endless. You could be playing like an important role in something. You could be like throwing a party. You could have something to do with this gathering. You could have something to do with creating comfortability within this system that is this 4 of Wands. That is celebratory. This is good. People enjoy it. You enjoy it. You have a lot to do with that. You play a large role within that system. Libra? What is that? What system? Is this a party? Is this your house? Is this your life? Is this your community? Your job? What the heck is going on with this? It's good vibes so far. So that's nice. You could have kids. Maybe there's like a birthday party. Maybe you're like preparing for like a birthday party. And you're in mommy mode, trying to prepare for that. Woo, here we go. Chariot, 6 of discs. Yeah, kind of feels like you're preparing for like an event. You could have other moms or parents like helping you with this that are like also like Empress mode style parents that are like kick-ass. Like, I don't want to say PTA moms because it's like always kind of, I'm like kind of a high school dropout type. Don't judge me, but like PTA moms were always kind of like annoying when I was a kid. As an adult, I can appreciate them because they care a lot, like a lot. So it's almost like it's like a group of older individuals. I'm not calling you old, okay? Let me be careful with my words here. It's like an arrangement of a happy good time that is like a festival feeling thing. Could be a birthday party, could be an actual festival, could be a musical show, like a performance of some kind. 6 of discs, Chariot, Empress, 4 of wands, 3 of cups. That feels like a celebration. That feels like a party. Feels like a good ass time. Okay, let's get it. Okay, I'm here to get another interpretation off that because not everybody resonates with that message. Okay, so you could be dealing with your own mother that is annoying you and you want to leave and go somewhere else. Okay, totally unrelated to the party birthday stuff we just were talking about. You could be forced to go. Maybe you have been like forced to go to like a birthday party or like a family gathering of some kind, and you don't get along with your family very well and you want to leave, and someone's like helping you leave or picking you up. That, or you and like your favorite cousin, or like you and your brother, or like somebody is like, you guys like hide in the corner and go to the backyard and like, I don't know, just like hide from the rest of the family while everybody's kind of annoys you or something. Or you're expecting a baby as the Empress, and it could be like a baby shower. This could be about a baby shower. This could be a baby shower party as well, with the Empress, 4 of wands, 3 of cups, Chariot, 6 of discs. Please let me know if this is your story in the comments. If it's not, don't stress. It's okay. Look in your other placements, like your moon or your rising sign. But I do love it when people leave like friendly comments that are encouraging. And if they're not, oh, we got the Justice card on the bottom here. And if they're not friendly comments, just keep them to yourself. We have the Justice card on the bottom. This could be a justice for you, okay, Empress? Because I feel like I'm talking to you, Empress. Yes, you are. This is like justice for you. Maybe it's like, maybe you left like a really horrible relationship and you took your kids out of there and you're finally able to feel safe again. Always safe, the word safe is coming through. You're finally able to feel comfortable again with money. You're finally able to like throw birthday parties, drive a car, pick up presents, pick up balloons, like invite guests and not have to worry that like shit's gonna hit the fan because I don't know, something was happening before that made you feel not comfortable, but now something feels more comfortable, so comfortable to where it's worth celebrating. Also, it does feel like there is like a reason for celebration though, like it's a birthday, it's a baby shower, it's a something. And if it's not that, then it's like, somebody wants to leave this party and somebody's helping them leave. Like their friends are picking them up because they don't want to deal with family stuff. And their family might annoy them. Okay, let's see what else we got. Not everybody's story is going to be the same, so I try to give as many little descriptions as I can. Okay, we have a 5 of Wands and a 9 of Discs. Yeah, this part. Okay, this is about the person that's like, I don't really know if I want to be around this right now. Like, okay, why am I getting like, there are certain family members that act very fake when they're around other family members. So say it's your mom, and you and your mom are headed to your aunt and uncle's house for a birthday party. And everybody's in a good mood. Everybody acts so different and happy and friendly towards one another. Of course, we should all be doing that. That's ideal. We would all want to be friendly and nice to one another. But but in the back of your mind, when you observe your maybe mother or brother or sister-in-law or something, just like the way their mannerisms are and the way they communicate with other people is so vastly different than how you know them to be in normal life, that you know they're doing that to keep things cordial. We all need to do, but there's a certain amount of it that is cringy to you, that you cannot stand, and you want to get away from them, and it makes you mad, and it could cause a conflict. I hope it doesn't. The conflict card is here, but it kind of seems like you might leave or like go take a drive, like with your favorite, cousin or brother or sister or auntie or uncle or someone, just to go get a breather and like not be so annoyed. I don't know, okay? Because I know how family can. This feels like it involves family for some reason. Like, and people are getting like annoyed with each other, or like someone needs to go take a breather and remember. Like it just go have a good time, and that way when they come back home and you can feel grateful again and be like, oh, my family's awesome. Yes, they're annoying sometimes, but like they're overall pretty freaking awesome. So maybe that. Okay, let's see what else we get. There could be also a desire, like if you live at home with your parents, there could be a desire for you to want to move out. You might not want to live there anymore. You might want to leave. This will be very surprising. This is going to come as a shock to your sister, brother, mom, dad, whoever you live with, whoever you share a home with, or cars or whatever. You wanting to separate yourself and like get your own place or whatever, that's going to come to a shock. It's going to potentially hurt their feelings. So be very gentle about how you go about that. If you live alone, you very much enjoy that. Okay, for my Libras that live by themselves, you enjoy this. You enjoy this because you avoid conflict. You could be amongst, okay, so I'm trying to hit all these little different groups here. So you don't enjoy really, I'm not trying to say you don't like your family, but let's just say you really enjoy your alone time, and that is your celebration. Like that is your party. That is your like relief. That is like your like that's all you need to enjoy your, like to go home to a peaceful home that's just you, and it feels great and you love that. Okay, and like, yeah, you don't have to experience conflict. Maybe you did a lot in the past, and that's why you love living alone now, or you love whatever it is now that is the total opposite of what you used to experience. And you cherish it, you love it. I don't, you maybe sometimes you miss it and wonder and like, miss the good old days, or I wouldn't really call them good old days, but you sometimes may look back at the times where it wasn't that way, and it might make you sad, reminiscing on things that aren't in your environment anymore. But once you experience just a taste of it, you're reminded of why you enjoy living alone, and why you need your alone time, and why you are things like that. Okay, so this is kind of all over it's like people that live with their family members that enjoy it. There's a wedding, there's a baby shower, there's a birthday party, there's something to do with an empress, which is probably some of my Libras listening. You are an empress. You could be expecting. You could have kids that are having birthdays. You're having a good time exchanging information with fellow other parents and getting excited about throwing a birthday party. It could also be a person, like a particular person, maybe two, that like to get away from the family gathering, or like to get away from the house that they live in with their family. They may even want to consider moving out. And then there's a group of Libras that live alone that prefer it that way for many reasons that we just got into. Okay, let's get more. Hold on, let's get more for each row. We got a 4 of Wands, 9 of Discs. Yeah, somebody definitely lives alone. They enjoy it very much. Somebody definitely experiences conflict around their family members that like that seem a little oblivious. So these are separate groups here. Somebody lives alone. They enjoy it. There is like a mother expecting a child or is throwing a party and she's needing help, maybe carpooling or like with other parents, or with maybe there's a problem with vehicles that she is the mother, you know, you could be needing help with vehicle transportation to do with a party coming up, or just to do with transportation in general. And then there's some Libras that are annoyed with their family, that is like kind of oblivious to this, and you just want to kind of get away from them and get some alone time. It feels very family. It doesn't feel like there's much romance here. It feels just kind of like you and like just being like annoyed, and then sometimes happy, reminded what makes you happy. Yeah. The Emperor. We have an Emperor and an Empress. This keeps coming out in my readings, you guys. Gals, he, she, them. Why are we putting the Emperor here? Okay, so there could be an Emperor, a father figure, that is not being as helpful as he could be. Okay? I don't get, that's not you, Libra. That person has heavy Aries or Taurus in his or her chart. That person, or maybe Cancer. 9 of Discs, or maybe Virgo. Or maybe Capricorn. This person's acting kind of annoying. You're kind of annoyed, my Empress. You're annoyed with your Emperor right now. Like they could be helping you more, and they're not helping you as much as they could. I don't know what they're doing. If they're partying too much with their friends, they're doing something and it's causing a conflict. As you're like trying to prepare for somebody's birthday, or you're just trying to just like be a mom, or like keep the house clean, or like there's something that the Emperor, your husband or your boyfriend or your roommate or something is doing something to make you annoyed. Like you feel like they should know better. Okay, we have the Lust card. I feel like that's like the Strength. I forget, it's like the Strength card. So we got the 4 of Wands, the 9 of Discs, and the Lust card. Somebody really if they don't live alone, they really want to. Like the Empress and Emperor stuff aside, okay, there's somebody that like, they probably should live alone, like this person. They could be freshly single, and they're rediscovering what they love about life again, or you know, coming back into their solar plexus and their sacral chakra, and being excited about life again, and feeling maybe there was like a shy period there where it was like shy, but like that's gone. Something is made. There's like a newfound confidence coming in with something. The 4 of Wands, the 9 of Discs, and the Lust card. This is like new. This is like someone's newfound confidence. 7 of Discs. when they were used to not feeling that way. When they were used to not feeling that way. Somebody was not feeling so confident for a long time, and they're finally feeling good again. And then we kind of have another story here about a empress and an emperor couple that, like, she is like steady, just being empress mode, trying to organize. Maybe there's something going on with their vehicles, and he's kind of out partying with friends, causing problems. He's not being as helpful. He is over here by the lust card, so let's hope he's not, I mean, it's not that his libido is still heavy, still going, so it's not like their sex life shouldn't be shot, but like there's something just going on with it. They keep getting in arguments. Maybe they need to just like deal with it behind closed doors, if you know what I mean. Okay, and then come back into union, because it seems like something's going on between those two that is like feeling like they're just stressed out with each other, and they could figure it out. Hopefully. Okay, we have a King of Coins on the bottom. Let's get some clarifiers, Libra. 2111. Our Empress is a Four of Wands, Three of Cups. She's happy. Our Empress is like happy, and she's just like, why do I have to deal with this? Like, why is my husband or boyfriend acting like such a dingus? Like she still has so much love for him, and he has so much love for her too. He gives to her, he provides with the Six of Discs, the Lust card, and the Emperor, and she is a Empress with the Four of Wands and a Three of Cups. They love the shit out of each other, but there is a Five of Wands conflict between those two. And it's kind of steady go. It's kind of like consistent for now with this Chariot card. Like, it's not. Anyways. And then there's someone else that's just like, I like being alone. This is fun. I haven't done this in a while. Totally separate situation. Okay, we have a Nine of Coins. Again, more on this person. More on this Libra individual that this applies to. Nine of Discs. Nine of Coins. What about this? Independent, prefers like early mornings, maybe like not late night, but like when there's not that many people out. As I say it, the Moon card. Nine of Swords though. What's hurt? Oh, it's because they're hurt. They live alone, and they like to come out during when no many peoples are out. When not many people, English could be somebody's not their first language. Here I go again with this language thing that happens to me sometimes. English might not be somebody's first language, okay? Somebody goes outside when there's not many people out because I don't want to say they're scared of people, but they are, they could have a little bit of social anxiety or a lot of bit of social anxiety. And they prefer going out at night or in the early morning because they don't have to deal with people. Why? Like, or well, I mean, I can relate, but like, kind of a random thing to get in a tarot reading, but okay. They don't like being around people. They like going out when there's not too many people out because they are, I don't want to call them a loner, but they just are sensitive to energies. Okay, so when you're really sensitive to energies, sometimes you can confuse other people's energy for your own and start to pertain it to your own life. And what that can do is make you incredibly stressed out all the time. Okay, so an example of that could be, I'll give you an example of mine. Okay, let's see. So I live in a city that's kind of fast-paced. And I woke up one morning around like 9 o'clock in the morning, and I just felt like something was off in my surroundings. I thought it was just me having like a panic attack or something. I couldn't tell what it was. I was just like, and I was just awake. I couldn't get back to sleep, and I was like, okay, well, and I remember just like sitting in like a crouching hidden tiger ninja position on the, like, drinking my coffee or something, just like kind of listening. Everything felt very quiet, which is strange for my neighborhood. And then all of a sudden, a car crashes into the building across the street from me. And then I was, which was also very traumatized, but it was just like the moments, the 10 minutes leading up to that, I felt like something was wrong. And I felt like it was me. I was like, okay, I must be freaking out about something. And you're going through your head thinking about what it is that you're doing to cause yourself those emotions, when in reality, it's actually something in your environment. And so this person, aka you, Libra, could be just like that. And maybe you're now just discovering that about yourself, that you are incredibly sensitive. And that doesn't just mean like in a typical like boring sense. I mean like actually very perceptive to the energetic shifts that happen in your environment, whether they be good or bad or whatever. You pick up on them before they even occur. So people might call you crazy, paranoid, whatever. But then when they happen, people are like, oh shit, they might be onto something. Okay, we have Ace of Coins here. Ace of Coins with our Empress. Our Empress, you, separate scenario, but maybe, you know, maybe you used to be that, but now you're an Empress and you're with somebody, this Emperor, who's kind of making you mad sometimes, but you guys might just have some like pent up sexual energy that you need to let loose, if you know what I mean. That's kind of how it feels. She used to work by herself, and now she might miss it sometimes. Our Empress might miss doing money stuff by herself sometimes. Maybe she had her own business. Maybe she did things alone. It was very stressful, but maybe it's always you want what you don't have type shit. She might be reminiscing on times where she was like doing money stuff just by herself, like even before she had kids, which sounds horrible, but like she may be doing a little bit of reminiscing here and there and like missing it, but then is probably reminded as to why she's grateful that's not the case anymore. Empress again. Confirmation on that. Okay, our Empress is a boss-ass bitch. She may occasionally reminisce on when she was a boss-ass bitch by herself. Maybe she had another boss-ass bitch that she worked with aside. Maybe it was two women. Doesn't have to be feminine or, you know, energies. She could have worked side by side and like shared a business with somebody, but I kind of get more so this is just you doing your own shit by yourself. And it worked really well. And sometimes, I mean, it was very stressful probably, but sometimes you might miss it. Sometimes you might miss this, doing this money thing by yourself. What else can you tell me? The King of Wands. You may reminisce on a past lover of yours that is not your Emperor. Okay, turn the volume down if he's around. But like you may reminisce or fantasize about a past lover of yours. Okay. I don't know why that's coming through. You may reminisce or fantasize about a past lover of yours. Or just in general. Doesn't even have to be a real person. You may be fantasizing about something because you're like upset with your Emperor person. A Six of Cups. It could be, yeah, it's somebody that you know, that you dealt with. Think about that, Empress, Libra, Empress person. You may be tempted to, step out on someone you love. Just be careful, and I don't need to preach to you about that, but that probably never ends well. I have never been married, so I don't know, but like, that probably does not end well, okay? Yeah, there's a good chance of that happening, or your Emperor is doing that and you're aware of it. And that's what's making things worse. Maybe you haven't had a proper conversation about it yet because you're too busy being a crazy, not crazy in a bad way, but like you're busy. Page of Wands. Queen of Coins. Yeah, you're busy. You might still run your own business, but like you're an Empress, you're a mom now, you got people helping you, you got kids to take to school, lunches to pack, house, like laundry shit. And this guy is like pissing you off somehow. He needs to be helping more and pick up the slack. I don't know what he's up to. He could be the one that's stepping out, and you could be aware of it, and you might want to like do some weird revenge shit back. I don't know. Okay, let's close it up soon, Libra. We are at 30:03. 6, you could be dealing with a Virgo, or have that in your chart. Page of Coin, 8 of Cup, Knight of Wands. Yeah, you are totally fantasizing. Someone's fantasizing about you or your emperor. You could be fantasizing about cheating on your emperor because you feel like they are doing that to you. Okay. I don't know. They could be. I mean, the Knight of Wands is here. There is lust. There is a sexual, like, what do I say? How do I say that? There is a fire in it. There is a fire. There is a, it is lit. It is lit in that area for both of you. So I'm like, why don't, what's the problem? Why are you guys, there's something between you and your person. If this applies to you, if you're not with a person, you could just be sexually frustrated because you're working your ass off. You're doing like the work of like 3 people all at once. And you're tired and you just want to be left alone. Okay, if you're not dealing with like a person, you and your person that you've been together for hella long and you live together, if you're not dealing with that and you're alone, you are doing the work of like 3 people all at the same time. You prefer to be alone because you're stressed. You could be sexually frustrated, something along those lines. Let's just get one more for Libra and we're going to cut it off. Okay, Libra. Ooh. Okay. A 2 of Wands upside down. Okay, you're not going to act upon that. They're not going to act upon that. It's not going to happen. It's just some fantasizing. Well, I don't want to say it's harmless. It's not harmless, but like it's not going to go anywhere. They're not going to act on it. You're not going to act on it. Don't worry about it, okay? It's just, if you're worried about them doing that, they're not. Okay? And if you were the person picking up the slack and working this and doing like the job of 3 separate people or something, someone sees you doing that. They may have been somebody that you didn't think would help you, but they actually will start to help you somehow. You might not even have to ask them. They might just start helping you with something because they know that you need it or something. They can see it. They can see it in your eyes, the way you're moving. They can tell that you're like tired and need help. The World card. Yeah, and you get to take a break. Something's over, something will wrap up and you can take a long break, take a hot bath, and let somebody pick up the slack for a while. Your person's not going to step out on you. This is a fantasy. You shouldn't, yeah, that's all a fantasy, whether it's you, your person, both of you. Okay, hopefully you two figure it out if you fit in that category, or if you are the single person that likes to live alone, that enjoys your alone time, that might be sexually frustrated, that works way too hard. Somebody sees that and they will help you. I don't know if it's family, a coworker, or what. Okay, Libra. That is your reading. Yeah, until next time, Libra. Thank you for coming back. All right. Bye, Libra.